Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Fight Break. And today, let's go back to the Street Fighter world with Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition for the TurboGrafx 16, or in Japan, the PC Engine. And I'm going to be honest, out of the first three Street Fighter 2s that we got, the World Warrior, Champion Edition, and Hyper Fighting, this one is my absolute favorite. And hear me out why. One, it introduced the mirror match, where basically it's same character against same character. Second, there was a bit of a speed increase, not like the one you see in Hyper Fighting, but just a bit of a speed increase, which was, in my opinion, kind of, well, it was necessary. Because in the original Street Fighter 2, the World Warrior, well, you've seen that it was a bit slow in a way. Not that it was a bad thing. Then we got and then it gave you the option to pick any of the four bosses as well: Balrog, Vega, Sagat, and Bison. Unfortunately, Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition never got a US release for the T16, unfortunately. However, if it did, man, it would have helped this console big time. But yeah, the marketing was just awful, and they did their best. They really did, but the console didn't sell that well because of it. It was because of the poor marketing. But all in all, it was a great system. I had my first experience with the console itself. A friend of mine had the console. The thing was huge, by the way. But the games are in HuCards. It wasn't in cartridges nor CDs, though that little attachment didn't come out till a bit later on. But we're talking about HuCards, kind of like credit card sized games. But yeah, there were a lot of good games, but it was best known for its 2D shooters. It doesn't matter if it was vertical or horizontal. Man, they were awesome. That's how I got my first experience with it. And yeah, I had a good time with it. So anyways, Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition. Yeah, if it was if this game were to come out for the TurboGrafx 16, man, it would have been a system seller. So anyways, what I'm gonna do is change the buttons here to the way I want them. Kind of like the face buttons for the Super Nintendo or the Genesis. Oops. Oh, gotta do this again. And there we go. And I'll keep the difficulty at 4. But anyways, how come this game never came out here in the States? You might be wondering. Well, it was because Sega had acquired the license, and they couldn't. And for some reason, they couldn't use the Champion Edition name, even though in the Genesis version it was called Street Fighter 2 Special Champion Edition. So, was it a licensing issue or something? I have no idea, but I mean, there could have. I mean, I think they could have still used the name Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition. The only difference is Sega added the word "special" into the title, meaning they could have still used Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition for the TurboGrafx 16, but oh well. In terms of sound and music, yeah, they did their best, but it's decent. Graphics wise, it looks much better in the Super Nintendo. I mean, yeah, it looks much better than the one in the SNES. And don't get me wrong, I grew up with the Super Nintendo version. I had Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and we played it big time. Ooh, that was close there. Oh yeah, for my character, I chose Ryu because you know he's my favorite character in the whole series. Ooh, that can't be good. Oh come on, there we go. That's what I was trying to do. Whenever she tries to jump, and then I would do the Hadouken. Yes, that's how it's pronounced. Hadouken. I know it's saying Hadouken. It's Hadouken. Kind of like saying the Satsui no Hado, which is the evil power within Akuma and Ryu. Oop. But yeah, in terms of graphics, they look very good. And yeah, in terms of sound, you see, if I had to rank it, this would be number. Well, in terms of sound effects, this would rank number 2. Super Nintendo would be ranked number 1, and the Genesis would be number 3 because wow, the Genesis. Ugh. My guess is it determines on the model that you had, because from what I've heard, the Genesis Model 1 had good sound, but when the Model 2 came out, yeah, the sound processor for the Model 2, it was not good, and I have to agree with that. Yeah, the sound quality wasn't good. Unless you modded the system to make it sound better, yeah. The Model 2 Genesis, just in terms of sound, it wasn't good. Even when I played Street Fighter on the Genesis, yeah, the sound like crackling. Oh wow, it was just horrible. Music wise, let's see. If I had to rank the three ports, let's see. Super Nintendo would be number 1. Genesis would be ranked number 2, and the TurboGrafx will be number 3. So yeah. All right. So now we are at the bonus stage. We've taken out the 3 characters: Ken, Chun-Li, and Zangief. So next up is going to be Dhalsim, and yeah, I know the order of who's going to go next. Oh come on, I was trying to do the Shoryuken. But yeah, I know in Champion Edition and in Hyper Fighting, I know how the order goes depending on which character you pick. I mean, it depends on which character you're facing. So yeah, we're going to India, and then we're going to go to Japan to face Ryu, and then Honda, and then Blanca, and then finally Guile. So yeah, it depends on who's going to be your first opponent. And from where that goes, so does the path. Oh, get off. Oh. Yeah, my controller kind of went out of control. Yeah, I have to be careful not to press the trigger buttons, because the left trigger button controls the mode. Either if I push it by accident, it'll go back to 2-button mode, and if I push it again, it'll go back to 6-button mode. Yeah, I forgot to mention about that. If you thought playing it on the Genesis with just 3 buttons is very concerning, imagine playing this game for the TurboGrafx with only 2 buttons. Yeah, when the TurboGrafx 16 came out, you get a controller, but it only comes with 2 buttons. Yeah, it only comes with two buttons. One, two, and then you can and there's like a switch, a couple of switches with that. You can turn on the turbo, the auto fire. There was a six-pad controller, but I don't think we ever got it here in the States. It was just a Japan exclusive peripheral. Oh boy, get off! Oh, that was close. Ouch! This is not good. Oh wow, and I didn't even land a single hit on him. All right. But yeah, also know their strategies. Knowing Ryu, he always blasts you with Hadokens every time. Use that to your advantage. Oh, so close. Oh boy. And I should be able to get him soon. Got him. Alright, let's see. Round 3. Let's hope I win this one. But yeah, Champion Edition introduces the mirror match. Gotcha first. And that's it for Ryu. Well, clone Ryu or mirror Ryu. Yeah, in terms of mirror matches, color swaps had to be done in order to tell them apart. So yeah, there. Truth be told, there was a cheat code for Street Fighter 2 for the Super Nintendo that lets you do mirror matches, but not play as the bosses though. The only way to access that code is that you had to wait for the Capcom logo to come up and then do the code as fast as you can. Oh, still caught him in the air. But yeah, in order to do that code, you had to wait until the Capcom logo came, and then you had to perform the code, but you had to do it quickly. Great, not even my my analog is difficult. I guess because of sweaty fingers. Yeah, I'm having trouble doing the Hadoken with the D-pad. It's because I'm using an Xbox style controller. Maybe I should have switched to my PS4 controller or maybe my PS3 controller. It'll make things easier. But oh well. Maybe I should do that for next time. Whenever I do fight games, I will use my PS3 controller. Alright, so now we are going to Brazil. Alright, so our next opponent is Blanca, not Blanca. No matter how you see it, it's Blanca. Always know your short vowels and long vowels. And there we go. For the record, I'm not gonna go through the whole game. I'm just gonna face a couple opponents and then do the next bonus stage, and that's basically it. I mean, if this is just an episode of Fight Break, I mean, normally I would just play it until the whole thing. Nah, you know what? Forget it. I'll just go through the whole game. I'll go through the whole game. And don't forget that the options back in the option menu, my level is set to 4. So, oh, got him. All right, down goes Blanca. So in total there are, let me see, 8, 9, 10, 11, total 12 characters. And yeah, remember, this is the Japanese release. This game only got was only available in Japan unless you imported it. Me, I like to use emulation, so that way, and there's a good reason for that. So that way, I can show people that don't know that there was a Street Fighter 2 game released for the TurboGrafx 16, or games that you just didn't know that were on consoles. Because trust me, there are a lot of arcade titles that never got console releases. The only way you can get them is by compilations or something. But yeah, some arcade titles never got a console release, but they were put for compilations. For example, there was one that I played in the arcade called Haunted Castle, which is basically a Castlevania game. It didn't get a console port. I mean, yeah, a console port until it was ported. I mean, there's arcade via arcade emulation. They were able to put Haunted Castle on a PS2 disc. Unfortunately, it was only released for Japan. We didn't get a US release until much later, as part of the Konami collection, I think. Alright, so now we got M. Bison, or Balrog, in the US. I'm surprised I haven't seen the other bonus stage. Oh. So yeah, the reason why names were switched around. Oh boy. Oh. So yeah, Mike Bison was renamed to Balrog. Well, his name was changed to Balrog because of the whole incident with Mike Tyson. And then when we face our next opponent, Vega, in Japan he's known as Balrog. Oop. Oh wow, what am I losing all of a sudden? Well, I mean this is on level 4, so nah, we're not done yet. And thankfully, we have infinite continues. We have infinite continues. Alright, let's have our little rematch, Bison. Gotcha first. Whew. Alright. That was close. If I remember, in the Super Nintendo version, if you lost a match, your score got reset. At least I think. In the TurboGrafx version, your score is kept intact, even after you get a game over. Oh, that can't be good. That can't be good. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. There we go. Come on. Almost there. Oh, come on. Sorry for the random jump cut, but I had to skip until I finally beaten Bison. Mike Bison, that is. Alright. And finally we have our next bonus stage. I wonder what took so long. Oh well. Let's see if I can take down these barrels. Oh, we gotta be careful here. Don't jump. Gotta be careful. Do not jump at all. And 5 more seconds to go. No! 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 Come on! Oh, it was so close. There's always gonna be that one barrel that takes 2 hits just to knock it down. And it's a pain. Oh well. Alright, so our next opponent is Balrog, or Vega in the US. Oh. But yeah, he's got a lot of agility. He has a lot of agility. Oh boy. I gotta be careful, gotta be careful. Ah. Oh well. In the good old SNES Street Fighter days, I used to know how to counter his attack, but oh well. But I've forgotten that a long time ago. Oh well. Oh, there it goes. It was with a dragon punch. Huh. Okay, now I remember. Now it was with a dragon punch or the Shoryuken. I don't think it mattered which one you did, either with the jab or the strong or fierce. Almost there. And down goes Balrog. So yeah, if I'm playing the Japanese version of Street Fighter, I'm calling them by their original names. So, yeah. Sagat, on the other hand, his name was kept intact, just so you know. Alright, so our next opponent is Sagat. Oop, gotta be careful. Gotcha first. Yeah, I wonder about that grab. Whenever it comes to shirtless opponents, they grab skin, or like in a way they're supposed to grab a shirt or something just to throw them. Well, basically for Ryu, Ken, Guile, I think that's it. Yeah, their grabs are like if they were grabbing someone's shirt. Everyone else's grab is either they grab by the head, or by the shoulder, or by the underarms. At least I think. But Ken, Ryu, and Guile, like they're supposed to be like grabbing shirts. Back away from me! Get away from me, Sagat! Oh. Oh well. In the original Street Fighter 2, if you hit Sagat with a Shoryuken or some type of air attack, special air attack. Sorry about that. Like the Shoryuken or the Flash Kick, it'll do double damage on him. And I mean major double damage on him. Because in the original Street Fighter 2, everyone had strengths and weaknesses. I think there's a video explaining that. Yeah. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Just play. Just gotta keep away from him. All right. Let's hope I can take Sagan out this time. Oh, I thought I blocked that. Oh well. Almost there. Oop. Oh, it was so close. Oh well. So I got another round left. We got another round left. Oh, that was close there. Oh, come on, seriously. Almost there. And that's it for Sagat. And so we have our final opponent to defeat, and that is Vega, or M. Bison in the US. A lot of people will call him Boxer, Claw, and Dictator. Oop. But yeah, he could come out of dizziness just like that. Yeah, he can come out of dizziness like instantly. With only 400 vital left or health. Oop. Let's hope I can take him down. And I do! And that's it! That's the end of Ryu's story. And yes, this is canon. Ryu is the one that does beat Vega. So the ending goes like this. After winning the battle, Ryu just leaves. That's it. He just leaves. Because he doesn't care about prizes or anything at all. So I'm just going to leave that with the triple A right there. But yeah, Ryu doesn't care about the prizes or anything. The fight is all that matters to him the most. That's basically his goal in his life. To be the strongest and to fight the strongest fighter. To be the strongest fighter and to fight other strong fighters. That's basically all he cares about this battle. So yeah, after winning the tournament, he just walks, goes home, and apologize for the phone ringing. And so that's it. That's Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition. Or, I forgot to mention, in Japan, when it was released in arcades, it was known as Street Fighter 2 Dash. hence that little dash on the title screen. But yeah, there we go. Thank you for tuning in on this episode of Fight Break. Take care, and God bless. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, and share with all your family and friends. If you like my content, consider subscribing to the channel, and don't forget to click that bell to receive updates on the latest videos. Take care, and God bless.